Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be your monthly reading. I am recording this in January, but it could find you at any time and feel relevant to you at any time. So whenever it finds you, I'm just glad you're here, and please stay if you would like to. I'm excited to see what this energetic chat has in store for us, and I hope that it comes alongside you in a helpful way. And always remember to only keep what resonates with you. You'll know when a message resonates and you'll know when it doesn't. And I encourage you to never make anything fit because you know yourself best, okay? So I'm gonna take a sip here and let's jump in. Okay, so before I share the visuals I received for you this month, I'm going to introduce my decks. So I'm going to be using the Crow Tarot today, and I'll have these also written in the description below, so you can check them out there too. And then also the Goddess Guidance Oracle, that's what we're going to be using at the end. So we're just going to pop this over here. All right, Aries. So the visual that I got for you, whoa. Before I even look at that, okay? The visual that I received for you was of a little cartoon flower, you know, like that flower that you draw with the center and then the little loopy leaves around it, and it had a stem with two leaves, and it was colored in, so it's green stem, and like it was like a purpley or light purple flower with a yellow center. So it gave me very inner child energy, childlike energy, fun energy, very whimsical, and yeah, so let's see what it has turned over here. Where are you? King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. It's interesting because as I was saying these things, I turned that card, this wave of seriousness came through, and the King of Swords can be quite serious and is quite serious. I feel like they do have a silly side, and maybe that's not something that they get to express very much, and maybe that's something. Because the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, there's this shift. There's this shift in the wind here. This could also really point to generational healing, ancestral healing. King of Swords is one of those energies that always kind of point in that direction. They are very collective focused, group focused. And they're swords energy, so they're adept at, you know, drawing boundaries, expressing, separating, you know. So there's this element here of protection. So maybe there's this interesting, Aries, it's like there's this notion of protecting the inner child, protecting this innocence, protecting this whimsy, this bliss, this creativity, you know, that comes with that little cartoon flower, like a flower that you would draw as a kid, and it looked like, you know, the loops kind of had a loop-de-loop in the middle of them, like it was really cute. So I mean, we are kind of coming out of the holiday season as well, so that can bring up a lot for people. That could also, through memory or through being around family members, friends, hometowns, things like that, that might bring up some things to kind of I keep wanting to, like, you know those like paper slicers, like I just keep seeing that, like kind of draw a boundary and kind of cut something out. And the King of Swords is really, really good at that. This could also, for some of you, be more than just the holiday season. This could be something that is being actively done to really protect that innocent part of you, and that yeah, so interesting. I get the sense too that some of you might be, yeah, like kind of fighting not to keep it, but to protect it, just to really be that person that you needed at that time. That's coming through really strong. What else is coming up for Aries? What else can we learn about this? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups. And then we've got the Six of Wands. Wow. So it may feel really confusing right now, but it's all going to pay off. There is a victory here for you. It'll all pay off. Like this. Yeah. Because look, there are so many things in those cups, but there's also the laurel, which is surrounding this bird here. This is a card of victory. This is a card of being recognized. This is a card of achievement, of riding out of a situation with your head held high. And the Seven of Cups can bring with it a lot of cloudiness at times. It can be a bit confusing because there's an element here of like all these possible outcomes. And when it comes to that space, like that's where anxiety can kind of really creep in and be like, oh my gosh. But I just want to say, like, keep doing what you're doing because it will feel better. It will pay off. And the King of Swords is a remarkable energy to navigate smoke and mirrors. There's an element here of smoke and mirrors. It's almost like I'm having a hard time seeing with my eyes, and so that requires, right, the Seven of Cups requires us to go into the intuition. So if you're finding yourself confused by a bunch of different potential outcomes or options or perspectives or desires, like wherever you are with this, like it's just bringing with it an element of confusion. So wherever you're finding yourself confused, the King of Swords is remarkable at being able to slice through that, and by operating out of this truth, out of your truth. So when it comes to generational healing or ancestral healing, keep trusting yourself. Because yeah, there is a total energy here. So if you're still here and you're resonating with this, I really feel y'all protecting your inner child, really protecting this, these parts of yourself that are pure, innocent, joyful, creative, you know, those parts of ourselves that the inner child really is one of the guardians of our soul. So I see you, you know, really standing up for yourself, and energetically, it doesn't, like, I don't even sense, like, there may be some words that have been spoken, but generally I'm feeling this is an action. And Aries, you're very amazing at being able to demonstrate by action. And what I feel is interesting too is this King of Swords is looking in an entirely different direction than the bird in the Seven of Cups. And the bird is looking up at that victory laurel. The bird is looking at that. So trust yourself in your process, because here you are in the laurel, surrounded by the sun. The victory flowers are being thrown. Like, this is a card of winning, of achievement, of being seen, being recognized, being respected, you know, and feeling that respect for yourself, because there's this journey here of trusting yourself with something. Like, I really do feel like y'all moving out of like a generational pattern or a difficult past chapter. There's a lot of healing here, Aries. There's a lot of healing here that I sense that is paying off and will continue to pay off. Anything else? Oh, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's so beautiful. I feel that there is really beautiful support around you in regards to whatever it is that you're doing, in regards to, let's just say, protecting that part of yourself, to protecting that version of you. It's really like being the person that you needed at that time. That's the energy it's giving. And being, you know, becoming the person you want to be and being the person you are. It's hitting on all these different timelines, and it's really remarkable. And it's all amalgamating into this one, like, just notion of breaking free, of victory, Aries. So the Three of Pentacles gives me the energy of like mind, body, soul as well. And we have air energy here, water energy, fire energy, and earth energy. So there is this holistic I just feel like there's all these pieces coming together. And that's what could also be here in the Seven of Cups too, is there's all these elements. This could be quite a complex process, and all of these elements are coming together. And yeah, again, I really feel like I keep wanting to show this card, like, whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been healing, like, it is victory and recognition. And so mind, body, and soul, there's this alignment here. And it's also others in your environment that support you in your process, that assist you in their unique way to the process. So it's been a process. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's been a process, but it's coming to an end. With this card here, it is the end. 10s are endings and beginnings. So, you know, the 10 goes back to a 1. So there is this ending here. But going back to this is that there's people that have assisted you in their own unique way. So these could be professionals in any way that have assisted you. You know, people that feel like home to you, that you feel comfortable around, who you feel authentic around, to share with and to spend time with. Community organizations that feel, you know, that you connect to, you know, I think you understand, and they participate by sharing their unique energy with you to support you, see you, witness you, right? There's a lot of witnessing here, witnessing you in your glory, witnessing you in your strength, in your power, even through trial and tribulation and confusion, and there's this holding on to who you truly are and showing up for yourself as the person that you needed at that time, to put an end to something and free yourself of something. And it could be so many things. And I'm just really proud of you and the people who I am kind of speaking to right now. These, like, look, you know, the little laurel on its head, and it's picking berries, and they see you. They see how hard you work and how hard you have worked, how much you've carried, right? Like, there's going to be some wands falling out of this because it's just too much. And that's where it returns back to the 1, the Ace of Wands, this renewed sense of passion, this freedom, this new beginning, this energy. This is your energy, Aries. So there's a lot of rubble that is being shaken off right now to bring you back to this Ace of Wands, this refined flame of you, you know, to feel this authentic glow of you. And it's never been lost. It's just that there's something here that you've been actively healing and actively navigating. What else is coming up for Aries? Okay, so these all turn over, but these did turn over. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Okay. So we've got the Emperor, which is your energy. You lend your energy to this card. And then we've got the Six of Cups, which is one of the inner child cards. So again, this Emperor and the Six of Cups here is very much feeling protective over your inner child. And so the circumstances around this are going to look very unique and individual to you because you are your own unique individual. And so if you're resonating with this, I get the sense that standing up for your inner child is very important, and it's assisting in calling yourself back home and feeling like your power fill out your body more, feeling the power at your fingertips. Honestly, like, you're so remarkable. The Emperor under this Seven of Cups, like, I feel like there's been so much thrown at you to try and confuse you. There's something with that. And with the Emperor here, looking over at the Three of Pentacles, the people that you feel at home around that we talked about have really assisted in reminding you of who you are. And you've also really been so strong with holding on to who that you are. And all of this is going to pay off. Like, it's just going to feel so much better. Like, there is something that a generational pattern, ancestral healing, and with ancestral healing comes ancestral gifts, because that is important to talk about as well. And all of this is assisting in leading you closer to your passion and purpose and presence here on earth in this like authentic way, like who you are and how you like to show up in the world, and your connection with life. So yeah, even though there's been so much being thrown at you to confuse you, you have taken control of the situation. And I love to see it, because it just also goes back to being the person that you needed at that time, the time of what you're healing, what you're navigating, what you have navigated. You could fall at many different places in the timeline here. Wow. So, and then the Hierophant, yeah, you are the key. And as the Emperor looks over to the Three of Pentacles too, going back to the mind, body, soul thing, there's things that I sense have really assisted in grounding your body, your mind, your soul, as you know, really step into this King of Swords energy to, you know, go to the front lines and to speak your truth, to stand your ground, to learn, to express, to stand up for yourself and stand up for others too. Like this, there's a notion here too, like, because as we heal ourselves, we heal the world. So there's a lot here, Aries, where the healing that you're doing for yourself and with yourself is healing the world as well, and has a ripple effect that goes beyond the eye can see. And that's not something that you even need to control. It's just happening because it's such authentic healing. There's something where you're saying, this cannot happen anymore, and no, this, you know, and it's very internal as well as external. So it's coming up for Aries, because it all connects, right? What we experience externally can become internalized internally, and how we respond to ourselves internally can affect what happens out externally. So there's this alchemy of that, and this adjustment with the Three of Pentacles to really, you know, keep grounded in your body, and to keep healthy, and to, yeah, get enough rest. And then there's also others around you who contribute their expertise to the process, as well as assist in reflecting your magnificence back to you, and you're feeling kind of cast away with these confusing energies coming towards you. But I'm proud, you know, like proud of you, right? You're looking up at that laurel, you're looking at that victory, and it's right there, and it's here. It's here, the things that you are doing have already rewarded great victory. Okay, your inner child is so proud of you. Is so proud of you. It's actually giving me this energy of going back to this reading. I forget what month it is, but it was all about doing something for your inner child. And I feel like this is a next phase of that journey where you've been actively, and you were actively at that point too, but it was almost like really becoming a realization like, well, I'm really standing up for my inner child. This is really important for me to do. And I sense you doing it with a sense of, right, the Emperor, regality, sovereignty. You're not out there slicing and dicing, but you are not like you're not getting pushed around either, is what I'm saying. And it's badass. So we have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So yes, I really keep being pulled, like Spirit just keeps pulling me to this Six of Wands, because whatever it is that you're going through must feel like a marathon. And sometimes it's hard to lose. It's easy to lose sight. And but your future is bright. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. I'm going to put that right on the Six of Wands, because this is your victory. Victory is imminent. I'm looking for this one word. So I'm just going to take a sip. Victory is sealed. Bright future is sealed. And then we have Cordelia. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So that could be something that's really helpful too, to clear your head if you are feeling any kind of confusion. There's just so much going on that can come with the Seven of Cups. And so able to ground and start moving that energy through your body. It could be really helpful, like going back to what we were talking about with the Three of Pentacles. Getting enough rest, getting enough nutrients, moving your body, and getting outside, the fresh air. And that helps with, standing in your power and, taking control of the situation, and trusting yourself. And again, being the person that you needed at that time, and like really witnessing yourself in that, like witness your growth, Aries. Look at yourself like you're the warrior, like, oh man, shoulders back, chest out. Like maybe there's some power stances that you could do in the mirror. I know that sounds cheesy, but it could really help. You know, when you're like a little kid and you're like, maybe there's things, right? Like, I get the notion here there's a process of being quite serious, and you are always very fun-loving, but when it comes to like private moments, I feel like there has been a lot of seriousness. So maybe bust out a power stance in the mirror next time you get out of the shower, next time you like walk by a mirror, you know, like flex. Because you're a winner, and all of this is paying off and is leading you deeper into soul purpose with the Hierophant, deeper in connection with life. And stop worrying, everything's going to be fine. And I feel like I need to look at the bottom of the deck. Interesting, because I had a feeling this card was going to come out. But Nematona, sacred space, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So there may be a place, a favorite place outside, favorite walk, beach, view, anything like that that may be helpful with clearing your mind and getting some fresh air in your lungs. And, you know, yeah. And, or this could also be a card that kind of points to creating a space in your home that is specifically for sitting down and journaling, or pulling a tarot card, or pulling an oracle card, a place where you put your special things that are meaningful to you, a place where you can burn some incense, a place where you can read a book, and just finding this place to center yourself and to be able to quiet your mind and connect with the universe and connect with yourself, right? Because the telephone line to the divine is in here, right? And that could be really helpful. So I love you very much, Aries. You're awesome. Keep up the good work. And I'm super proud of you, okay? And please don't hesitate to leave me a comment if you feel called to. I love hearing from you. Like and subscribe to this video if you'd like to see more. It helps me grow this channel and reach people that also resonate with the frequencies I'm sharing, and that would mean so much to me. And yeah, you're just doing awesome, okay? You are. And like, you know that song that just, okay, your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. I'm gonna leave a link to that song in the description box below, okay? So if you feel called, check that out. And on that note, I'll see you next month.